Turkey without a travel agency? How can you organize a trip to Antalya yourself and make it magnificent and very cheap? With nice beaches, great views, trips to canyons and an ancient city, and amazing experiences with local people. Believe me, it's very easy. I'm going to show you everything. Hello my dear viewers, this is Anna and it's my travel vlog. Today I'm going to show you my secrets of budget traveling in Antalya, so watch this video till the end to learn how you can travel without spending a lot of money. Let's start! I had a flight to Antalya from Astana, the capital of Kazakhstan. I was visiting my parents there and now they came to see me off. By the way, a little life hack. Instead of wrapping your bag at the airport and paying a lot of money, you can do it yourself using food packaging film. This way you will save a lot of money and still you will protect your bag from scratches and minor damages. I was flying with a charter flight of Sunday Airlines, which is a subsidiary of Skat Airlines, a Kazakhstan company. I learned not so long ago that it's actually possible to buy a charter flight not as a part of a package tour to some country, but you can buy separately just the plane ticket, and sometimes these tickets can be much cheaper than regular flights. In Kazakhstan, some travel agencies have groups or chats in WhatsApp or Telegram where they post information about these flights. And especially if it's not a high season, like for Turkey it will be May, September or October, these flights can be very cheap, especially 1 or 2 days before the departure. If there are seats available, they sell them for very low prices. It's possible to buy a ticket from Astana to Antalya for $60. It's a 6 hours direct flight and you have a baggage and food on board, so it's a very good deal. Maybe you can learn how it's possible to buy charter flights from your country. You can ask some travel agencies or tour operators about it. This way you will probably be able to buy really cheap tickets. Though I was flying in the middle of October and the high season in Turkey was over, the flight was completely packed. And it's not surprising, because in Antalya at this time the weather is still warm and pleasant. When I was leaving Astana, it was only 7 degrees Celsius, and now I was coming back to summer. The flight was comfortable with nice service and tasty dinner. I am in Antalya, just past the passport control. I'm so happy to be here. By the way, at the airport, exchange rate is not good. You can lose quite a lot of money. The rates here depend on how much money you want to change, and this is what they were offering when I arrived. And these are the rates in the center of Antalya. I took these videos next day after arrival. So, better to exchange money in the city. Also, SIM cards are quite expensive in Turkey, especially for tourists. These are the prices at the airport of the mobile operator Turk Telecom. A SIM card with a package of 10 GB of internet will cost you $40, while in the city center, in the Turk Telecom office, a SIM card will cost you $24. And it will have 40 GB of internet. So, if you come to Antalya with a tour operator, then when you exit the terminal, there will be a man with a plate with your name written on it, waiting for you. And then they take you with a shuttle bus to your hotel. But we will go by tram. You know, it is very easy to use public transportation in Antalya. Google Maps work perfectly here, so if you just enter a location you need and build a road there, it will show you all the transportation options. The tram stop is only 200 meters away from the international terminal of the airport. It operates from 6 in the morning till 12 at night and goes right to the city center. You can buy Antalya transportation card in the vending machine right at the entrance to the tram station. You will need cash for that. The card costs 35 Turkish liras or $1.27 itself, and then you need to upload money to the card to pay for the transport. Using Antalya card, you pay 15 liras for the first trip and 5.5 liras for the second trip if you change transportation within 1 hour. Or you can also pay with your bank card. Even foreign cards work here if you have contactless payment option. Then every trip will cost you 18 liras or 65 cents. So if you are not going to stay in Antalya for a long time, probably you don't need Antalya card at all.
The tram goes towards parking direction.
Hey guys, I am on the tram and now I'm going to the place where I will stay in Antalya, and this is a family from Couchsurfing community, which is a free hospitality platform. Staying with Couchsurfing hosts while traveling is a great opportunity to get to know local people and their culture. And also, you do not spend money on accommodation. And especially if you are a girl, it's very easy to find Couchsurfing hosts in Turkey. I posted a public trip on Couchsurfing 4 days before my trip, saying that I am planning to come to Antalya and that I will be grateful if someone can host me those days. I posted it late at night, and the next day by early afternoon I had messages and offers to host me from 13 people. But of course, there are other accommodation options that are not expensive. You can stay in a hostel, find a budget hotel, or rent an apartment on Airbnb. So I went to the city center by tram. It took about half an hour. And then I needed to change to a bus to get to the location of the house, which took again about half an hour. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, so there were not many people in the street. So, I'm going to stay in this cozy room provided by Couchsurfing hosts. They are very nice and hospitable people, but you will meet them later. And now, let's go out. You know, it's super cool that in Antalya there are two beaches located right in the city, and this is one of them. It's called Konyaaltı Beach, which is 13 kilometers long. So, let's go and check it out. So this is a free public beach, and you have to pay only in some parts of it if you want to rent a sunbed, for example. But even the free beach has all necessary facilities, like cabins for changing, showers, restrooms, and there are cafes and even a diving center here. Konyaaltı is a pebble beach with nice clear water. It's time to swim! The water was really nice, and it felt especially amazing because I just came from a cold country. So you can appreciate things even more when you have something to compare them with. No, it feels so good. That's what I've been craving for. I think that the best time for visiting Antalya is the second part of September and October, because at this time the weather is great, about 25-27 degrees Celsius during the day, and the water is still warm. So it's comfortable to spend time on the sea and also to do any other activities, while during summer months it's too hot. It's usually 35 or 40 degrees during the day, plus there is a high level of humidity, so it really feels like hell and you sweat all the time. Even nights are too hot. So I personally do not like Antalya in summer. And now let's go for a walk in the old part of the city. So it's good to start exploring the old part of Antalya from Hadrian's Gate, which was built in the year 130 AD in honor of the Roman Emperor Hadrian that was going to visit Antalya. Antalya has a really rich history. It was founded in the 2nd century BC. First, it was settled by ancient Greeks, then it was conquered by Roman Empire. After that, it changed hands several times. It was a part of Seljuk Empire, then Ottoman Empire. After the World War I, it was controlled by Italians for 3 years, and later it became a part of the Republic of Turkey. It's really cool that in many places in Antalya you can see remains of ancient civilizations. And as in all Turkey, there are a lot of street animals here. You can see cats and dogs everywhere. It's very nice to walk in the cozy streets of Antalya Old City. In the Turkish language, it is called Kale Içi, which can be translated as inside the fortress. It is packed with different cafes, bars and restaurants. There are travel agencies and shops selling souvenirs, carpets, leather jackets, traditional sweets and jewelry. Remember that you should always bargain in Turkey. This is a part of their culture, so it is always possible to bring the price down, sometimes even 2 or 3 times. Usually they say a higher price to tourists, so you should always ask for a discount. Antalya has very beautiful sunsets, so in the evening I went to the old Roman harbour that is also located here in the old city of Antalya and that is still in use. It is possible to take a boat tour and many people come here in the evening to enjoy the beautiful view. Today I came for dinner to a local Turkish cafe and I'm eating Piyaz, which is a local traditional food. It's special for Antalya. This dish is made of haricot beans, tomatoes and eggs and some special sauce. And also they give a salad for free when you order some main dish. And Turkish food is very good. Like these people, they really know how to do this. And now let's meet my couchsurfing hosts.
My name is Hüseyin Cevahir. I am from Trabzon. She is my wife. Her name is Rabia. We were living in Istanbul about 7 years. Then we moved to Antalya 3 years ago. Now we work in a economy ministry.
Hem çalışıyoruz, hem elimizden geldiğince geziyoruz, bazen kamp yapıyoruz. Ama bunlar bize yetmedi. Birazcık başka insanlarla tanımak istedik. Şimdi de böyle Couchsurfing'den misafir ağırlamaya başladık. Birinci misafirimiz Çinliydi. 20 yaşında dünyayı gezen bir çocuktu. Onunla tanışmak bizim için çok keyifli oldu.
Now we have second guest. Her name is Anna. She is from Kazakhstan.
Ben de seninle tanıştığıma ayrı bir mutlu oldum. Çünkü bir kadının tek başına seyahat etmesi hani bana çok farklı geldi. Çok güçlü buldum seni ve tanıştığıma çok memnun oldum. Öyle bundan sonra da zaten tanıştığımız herkese bir şekilde bağımız devam edecek diye düşünüyorum. İnşallah yine bir yerlerde karşılaşırız.
You know, couchsurfing is truly amazing. It is especially great when you travel alone, like me, because this way I always have a good company and never feel lonely.
Hello.
Hi. And at the same time, it makes traveling affordable even for people that do not have a big budget for it. Today we came to a very beautiful place, 100 kilometers from Antalya. There are 2 canyons here, and I'm with my friend from Couchsurfing. His name is Osman. So now I'm going to show you our adventure. First, we came on Osman's motorbike to the edge of Antalya, and from there we decided to hitchhike to the canyons. So we left the bike at a petrol station and used the thumbs up. You know, it's very easy to hitchhike in Turkey. Usually, I personally do not wait for more than 5 minutes. This time we didn't wait long too.
Çok teşekkür ederim. Bye bye. Teşekkürler.
Altogether, we came to our final destination in 4 cars. The first one was a shuttle bus that gave us a ride for free.
Ben pek öyle şeylere zaman olmuyor. Bir tek ben de gezmeyi çok severim.
Çok teşekkür ederiz.
İyi eğlenceler.
Teşekkürler. İyi günler.
İyi günler.
Çok teşekkür ederiz.
Sağ olun. Sağ olun. Arkadaşlar hoş geldiniz.
Hoş bulduk.
Kanyon burası.
The first place to visit was a bridge canyon. There is a bridge built in the Roman times at the entrance of the canyon. It has very nice view on the river and many people come here for rafting. And the second canyon is really gorgeous. It is called Tazı Canyon and it is located 35 minutes away by car, higher in the mountains. We hitchhiked there easily again. This canyon offers really amazing views. It feels very relaxing to sit and watch this beauty. And of course, tourists take hundreds of photos. By the way, it was possible to come here with a tour. For example, a tour that includes a transfer from Antalya, visiting this canyon, a small ancient city and a lunch costs 60 euros per person. It was also possible to rent a car. In Antalya, the prices for car rent start from $35 per day, plus gasoline is quite expensive in Turkey. And we came here for free. It's possible to visit literally all places in Turkey by hitchhiking. I did it many times. You do not really need to spend money on transportation. We got back hitchhiking very easily again, and in the evening my hosts offered us to join a wedding that they were invited to. And it was another great experience, attending a traditional Turkish wedding. With Couchsurfing, you can never predict which experiences you are going to have while traveling. On the wedding, there was a lot of dancing. And then, according to the local tradition, guests gave to the bride and groom gold or money to help them start a new life. On many Turkish weddings, there is no food, just some snacks on the tables. So from there, we went to a Turkish cafe that specializes on different types of soups. And I ordered my favorite one, called Kelle Paça, which is made of lamb head meat. It tasted very good. Today I came to the second public beach located right inside of Antalya. This is Lara Beach and it's 8 kilometers long and some parts of it belong to some hotels or beach clubs or restaurants. But there is also a free public beach, this one. So let's go and have a swim. This is a sandy beach with crystal clear water, and compared to Konyaaltı beach, the water here is warmer and calmer. I personally like Lara Beach more than Konyaaltı, though it is located a little bit far from the city center. There is also a great picnic area with barbecue zones right next to Lara Beach, but it wasn't very crowded at this time of the year. And right next to it, there is a bus stop. There are many buses that come here from the city center, so getting here by public transportation is very easy. Antalya has a lot of parks and green areas for walking. And also right in the city there is a beautiful waterfall dropping its waters off a rocky cliff into Mediterranean Sea. This is the Lower Duden Waterfall. It's a popular place among tourists, so of course Turkish people want to earn some money selling fruits for very high prices, and you can take a picture with cool parrots here. In the evening, it's nice to take a walk along the sea and take some fresh air. This is Konyaaltı seaside, and there are a lot of cafes and restaurants here. Even though the high season was over, there were quite a lot of people around. The old city also looks nice at night, and you can meet a lot of street musicians here.
Welcome to Antalya.
One evening, I joined the Couchsurfing meetup that was held in a bar in the old city. In Antalya, they have this meeting every Friday, and usually it gets very crowded. Minimum 50 to 70 people. So this is a great opportunity to meet with interesting people and maybe find a company for your next trip or adventure.
You know, there are a lot of ancient cities around Antalya, and I couldn't finish my video without showing you at least one of them. So today I came to Termessos Ancient City. Let's have a look at it.
So we came to Termessos with another friend from Couchsurfing on his motorbike. The entrance was 70 liras or $2.50. This ancient city is located in the mountains about 30 kilometers away from Antalya. Termessos is located at the altitude of 1000 meters deep in the Taurus mountain range, and you have to walk about 1 or 2 kilometers from the parking lot to the ruins of the city, and you get amazing views on the way. Termessos was first mentioned in the 4th century BC. It was called Eagle's Nest by Alexander the Great, and it was one of only 2 cities of Asia Minor that the Macedonian army could not conquer. Deep gorges and steep mountain slopes provided sufficient defenses for Termessos inhabitants, and finally Alexander the Great decided to leave Termessos alone. It used to be a prosperous city, but then an earthquake happened and destroyed the aqueduct supplying drinking water to the city. The exact year of this event has not been determined, but it is known that in the 5th century AD, the city was already completely deserted. Later it was rediscovered in the 19th century, but not much has been learned about Termessos. Only the surface surveys of the ruins have been conducted so far. You can see here ruins of different old constructions, the most magnificent one being the amphitheater. Termessos is not that well kept like other ancient cities around Antalya. It's more in a wild state, but still it is a cool place to visit.
You know, there are a lot of great places in Antalya that you can visit. Apart from what I've shown you, there is a cable road, big aquarium, sand museum, other ancient cities, caves and many more. But my main purpose was not to show you all those places, as there are a lot of videos about them on YouTube, but I wanted to show you how you can go and see them yourselves, because it is possible to travel even on a very low budget and enjoy your life. Thank you for watching this video. If it was useful for you, don't forget to like it, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!